Good morning. Welcome to the wrap up for Operation Thunder. It was me and Panzer George and General in the bunker against Wild Bill and Commander Ironsides. And the Allies won. The Axis conceded after US 6. Let's see. Germany and Russia both had artillery. US had heavy bombers and ATC for Japan and Russia, or Japan and UK. I don't remember a lot about the first two rounds. I was in Chicago on vacation. I was giving input and watching turns, but I do remember that we put a crimp in Germany's economy by taking Norway and sitting on it for the rest of the game. Oops, alarm was going off. And that kind of seemed to be the theme. There doesn't seem to be a lot of money in going to Sydney. Japan massed the fleet in the Carolines and went to Sydney and took it on turn 4, so I figured their fleet's down there. I'll come up here and run this play. I've never tried, so I dropped all the troops into Korea and put a factory in an air base and dropped the Russians in to back us up. And was just going to use my heavy bombers and planes to wreak havoc across everywhere, which I kind of did. I killed some ships down here with some transports, cut down on Japan's transport capacity, and it was going to be hard for them to get the 12 because they were only had to get 12 VPs because of the disposition cards, and then we removed resources. That was one of the cards. So the resource point moved from Siberia to French Indochina, and then we removed the resources. So it worked out. But yeah, they were going to get hard. It was going to be hard. We assumed they would keep 4. We were going to make a run at the coalition into Cairo. Took Italy, and then we were going to make a run at Poland. We figured that would be hard. He was just going to stack infantry and try to keep his core 4 VPs. But we had a foothold in Normandy. We didn't know how long that was going to last, but we were going to try to keep it. Yeah, and then Africa was figured out. There was back and forth over Cairo. There were some extra units in the disposition. We had super destroyers and cheap buy 5 get 1 infantry as a card, and then destroyers go 3, destroyers hit at 3, and then cheap ports. Anyway, and then we figured you might be able to get the 2 with genocide in China. We were going to try to make a stand in Kansu because this front was going well, and Russia was going to be able to move over, and I was going to try to. I used my bombers to kill stuff down there, but I was going to try to move stuff in the last round. So, and I was going to take this fleet and go to the Carolines next, and then retake a bunch of islands, if at all possible. I had loaded transports following with more bombers. So, anyway, it was a great game. We're going to get it going again. It's going to be me and Bandit and General in the bunker against Wild Bill, Operation Thunderbolt. Some more Atlanta prep for those guys. I'm not going to go to Atlanta because I burned all my PTO in Chicago on vacation with the family. So, all right. Have a good day. See you.